Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to play PS1 games with the convenience of playing your PS1 games on your PS2 using your flash drive. So, this is a very easy setup and we're about to get started right now. So for your information, we're going to be using Popstarter, which is an official emulator made by Sony Computer Entertainment. Yeah, sure, PS2 has the backwards compatibility for PS1 discs, but the official PS1 CPU is actually handling storage devices like this, a USB flash drive. And then while it is handling storage devices plugged into the console, it can't really use the CPU to play PS1 games as well. But yeah, if you want to play PS1 games off your USB drive, that's what you use. Sony's official emulator for playing PS1 games digitally on storage devices, Popstarter. Because the CPU inside the console cannot do both things at once. It can't handle a storage device and play a game at the same exact time. Now, I don't have that much PS1 games. I only have 3, but I want to discover more of them, which is why I got myself a 128 gigabyte USB flash drive. It can be any size, but enough chitter chatter, let's start. Now before you start, you're going to need this memory card called Free McBoot. This actually has a file system on this memory card that'll allow you to load the official PS1 games off your USB drive, whether they're backed up from an actual disc or if they're like ISOs you backed up from someone else's disc. But it really doesn't matter, it's just a game. It's just a game whether it's backed up or an ISO. Same thing. Let's continue. The PS1 game we're going to be using today is Spider-Man. All you have to do is just click on it, right click on extract files. Just extract them to your desktop. It's going to make a folder with 2 files, a bin and queue file of Spider-Man. Now let's go, first things first. For your game consoles, your USB drive would need to be formatted to FAT32. Focus camera. Focus. Bad little camera. So these modern USB drives don't have FAT32 support, but that's okay because there's this app called GUI Format that actually lets you format your drive to FAT32 so you can use it with your game consoles. All you have to do is click on your drive. Mine is a G drive. Click start, but mine is already formatted to FAT32. And then once it's finished, you can close it out. But beware, if you have any important files, back them up to your computer so you can re-add them to your USB drive. Next, you need to go to your USB drive folder. These folders don't really matter. The one that does matter is Pop's folder. All you have to do is click on New, Folder, and write Pops all in caps, POPS. What you will need. See, this is an example of a game I have on here for Popstarter. Medal of Honor, the original classic video game. All you will need is pops.iox.pack, which you can get at the website. It's required for this. This folder here is just a virtual memory card that Popstarter automatically created while I was playing it. You can find it easy, pops.iox.pack. Keep that in mind. You will need And I'll show you how we got the VCD file and ELF file. And we're going to be using Spider-Man as an example. So, first, we have our extracted file for Spider-Man. It's a bin and Q file, as you can see. You will need a program called PSX VCD. What that does is convert your file to a VCD for your pop starter. Uncheck these two, but keep this checked. And now we gotta click on add file. Go to search until you find Spider-Man. We found it. It is right. No. Okay, Spider-Man. Click on the Q file of the game, not the bin file, the Q file. Alright. Now, all you gotta do is click convert. It's converting bin to VCD. And then it's just copying the VCD file. It's a pretty fast process. Now note, most of the PS1 games are compatible with Pop Starter. It's highly compatible, but some of them have compatibility issues. Only a tiny bit of them, but not all of them. Now, while I wait for the VCD file to be made, let's just cut this part out. Sorry I cut the camera, but I didn't want to bore you guys showing the program converting it to a VCD file. I didn't want to bore you guys to death, but let's exit this because we are done converting this to a VCD. All you gotta do is go to your USB drive now and go to the Pops folder. In here will be another Pops folder. For some reason, the program makes a folder where all the games get converted instead of converting it directly into the Pops folder I made. I keep deleting this folder after I take the game out of here and put it into this folder. Then I'll just take this out. But what the heck? Let's save the trouble. This is my second Pop Starter game. But here we have it, Spider-Man.vcd. Now all we need is to go to the Pop Starter folder that we got from the site. Copy popstarter.elf. This is the execute. You know how computers nowadays have exe files? ELF file is like an exe file, but for a PlayStation 2. Now, first things first. We need to copy the name of Spider-Man. We need to xx dot spiderman.usa.elf. And here you have it. And then when you go back to your USB flash drive, it'll show a folder that says your game, but that's just a virtual memory card to save your data. But let's continue. Next, put the USB inside your PlayStation 2. There. Now, to turn it on.